In the new movie Browse, Lukas Haas plays Richard, a loner who becomes convinced that his identity has been hacked, sending him into a tailspin of paranoia that will have you on the edge of your seat and changing the passwords on all your devices. Take a look.
I might be being blackmailed or something. I know that sounds crazy.
I worry about you, Richard. You used to be a very different person. This needs to stop now.
What are you doing to me? You can't kick me out for being late for 1 month. What are you doing? Do you have any idea how much this has ruined my life?
And Lukas is here with us now. Lukas, so good to see you. Thanks for joining me.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, I hope you're having a better day than Richard Coleman, because man, did that guy go through it.
He did. Yeah, I'm having a much better day than him.
Yeah, so listen, I know that you have this reputation for being very selective about the projects you choose. You've been acting your entire life, basically. So what was it about this film and Richard that connected to you that you really wanted to take it on?
Well, it was a really beautifully written script, and it sort of delved into such an interesting thing, like something that felt really modern to me, where the internet is kind of turning on you in a way. And it's funny how that's, with phones and with technology, it's sort of all your worst fears can kind of come into your life and haunt you. And that's what happens with him, which is such an interesting thing to explore,
Yeah,
So
I guess when you're watching it too, you start questioning everything, like iPhones, Alexa, watching it and hearing everything that you're doing. But, Richard he really toes the line between victim and paranoid crazy person, and there's like some mystery to him. So how did you find that balance in doing this film?
That was really mostly with Mike, the director. He had an idea of what he wanted the character to sort of where he wanted him to come from. And I think part of the idea was that it wasn't too on the nose, and that he was sort of experiencing all this stuff and kind of confused about it, not even sure that it was even happening to him. So, he has this whole sort of range of emotions he's going through constantly and reacting and trying to hold it together. So it was a really interesting balance, but really Mike led me through that.
I feel like the movie goes really well with the concept of your new single, She's in My Head.
That's cool. It actually does. I didn't make the connection.
Right? Tell me about the song. I listened to it like 3 times today. It is very catchy. Tell me what it's about. Is it a real person? How'd you come up with the concept of the song?
So actually, how I came up with it? I was sitting there with a friend of mine, and he was on his phone obsessing over this girl, and I was like, I know that feeling, well, So it just made me think that's a good thing. That'd be a good subject to write a song about. So I started just going through my own memories and thinking about how I've reacted with people, and I just wrote it all down. That's basically what the song is.
Was it your first time directing?
First time directing, yeah, ever.
Wow, yeah. So what did you learn in that process? I know you won an award at the Monmouth Film Festival for it, which is awesome. Congrats.
Thank you. Yeah, that was a total shocker. I just made the video because I had this idea that I had to get out. And so I made it. And then you don't expect anything to happen from that necessarily. So it was cool to get the award. And, I learned that I'm not that great with actors. I had this vision, but in terms of what I wanted them to do, I was a little unsure. I'm like, just be yourself. I didn't really have much to say.
Like I said before, you've been selective about your projects. Fans were really excited when they saw that you were tagged in like the new season of Peaky Blinders.
Peaky Blinders.
What can you tell us about it?
Well, honestly, not much, except that my buddy tagged me in that photo. I really don't know.
So you're not in the new season?
No, I'm not in the new season. I'm not that I know of.
Maybe, what? Now that it's out in the universe, Lukas, now it's going to happen. All right. Well, it was lovely talking to you today. Thanks so much for taking the time. And I just want to let everyone know that you can watch Browse. It's streaming everywhere now. And again, thanks so much.
Thank you.